Now at 5, it has been 40 years in the making, but authorities now say they may finally have the Pillowcase Rapist in their custody. Robert Koehler is accused of assaulting more than 40 women in the 80s.
This case goes way back. Investigators say it was DNA evidence that helped to track him down after all these years. CBS 4's Peter Dench joins us live from the TGK Correctional Center where he is being held. Peter.
Well, Elliot and Francis, authorities say that Robert Koehler used a pillowcase, a T-shirt, or a towel to conceal his identity. He allegedly assaulted more than 40 women between 1981 and 1986 at their townhomes and at their apartments. He was arrested at his home in Palm Bay and brought back here to Miami-Dade. Prosecutors and victims of 44 sex crimes have been waiting nearly 40 years for the arrest of the suspected pillowcase rapist.
May we take up Robert Koehler?
The 60-year-old Palm Bay resident has a sexual offense history in South Florida. Robert Koehler has been a registered sex offender since a 1991 conviction in Palm Beach County. Now he's accused of dozens of sexual assaults from the 1980s.
You're being detained as a result of a warrant issued by a judge in Miami.
Miami-Dade police suspect Koehler is a serial rapist who used a pillowcase to blindfold his victims. In 1986, the Associated Press called the pillowcase rapist the most hunted man in South Florida history. Police say all these years later, they finally have DNA evidence. They say DNA from a rape kit from one of the cases matches the DNA of Koehler's son, who was arrested recently. Police say they then matched the son's DNA to his father. Erica and Alex Wenzel watched as police came to their neighborhood to arrest Koehler, and they say they always had some questions about him.
I just always read him as incredibly predatory. Like I said, just the way he looked at people.
Absolutely horrified.
Jennifer Pritchett grew up on Kohler Street in Palm Bay. She remembers as a young girl being warned to stay away from his house.
With that many women that he's accused of, I cannot believe that it has taken this long to arrest him or find him.
It's difficult to hear from the courtroom microphone, but listen closely as Koehler tells the judge he is not guilty. And after saying he was not guilty right there, he's being held behind me at the TGK Correctional Center. He faces an appearance in bond court at the Metro Justice Building. Right now, he's charged with sexual battery with a deadly weapon. He's being held without bond. We're live at the TGK Correctional Center. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News.